Yo, Pisces. My name is Angelo, 77. Welcome to your reading, to your weekly reading. You're at the right place at the right time with the right spiritual being. So Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon, welcome. I'm an international model and actor, but this is my soul mission, my life purpose. So let's check your energy for the week. Let's see, Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon, what's the overall energy? I have 2 tarot card decks to dig deeper, but let's check first the Oracle Healer of the Ages. This card appeared also as well in Virgo, so maybe you have some Virgo placements. You want to check that out as well if you feel aligned to do that. But with the Healer of the Ages, I feel like also with the 5 and 1, there were some obstacles, there were some changes where you need to do a lot of healing, maybe some relationships or some circumstances, but they really helped you to really unfold more your life purpose because you are a healer. And healer's archetype is we always have to heal ourselves first so we can help and heal the collective. So this is something that you are still maybe going through, and you still need to invest more in healing with the 5 and the 1 as an overall energy. Is there any supportive message? There's of course hostilities. Oh my god, this is crazy because the same thing appeared in Virgo. I think so. I don't want to lie. I think it was also hostilities in combination with healer. But take what resonates, okay? 117. However, 206, I feel like you're still holding on to some revenge or some grudge or some madness towards this person. And look how, what is it? Look how different, like opposites. Look how, what's going on with my English? Look how they look. Pisces, what's going on here? Look how they, I keep want to say similar, but they're not similar. I mean, somehow there is similarities with the hair and the beard, but I feel like this is someone who's aggressive, like in a hostility mood, like kind of like ready to fight back and like sweaty and, you know, like every day thinking about this person, every day thinking about something holding on to them. And this is someone who let go, who even let go so much that like he didn't care about his beard growing, about his hair growing, about like being so tranquil. And this is something, that's why I said similar, but I think this is the same person, but this is like another mood, another archetype, another vibe. I mean, of course, it's another archetype because there's something written here differently, like, duh. But what I want to say is, this is someone who still holds on to some past pain. And this is someone who has healed from that, or who still is like healing and like showing the world their vulnerabilities and their light. Like this posture of like, I embrace. And this posture is like, what's my next step to hurt you back? You know, this kind of energy. Healer of the Ages, let's clarify. I have 2 tarot card decks, but I will first dig with the first one. Healer of the Ages, clarification, Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon. Healer of the Ages. Page of Cups in reverse. I wanted to do it like this intuitively because it fell out like this. So it's like for the one or the other, it's reversed. For the others, like you already found the right approach to heal yourself, yet the others are still like healing. And I feel like also if the Page of Cups is some childhood energies going on here, maybe some things that you appeared in your childhood. Look, there's even a Pisces here, a fish, and finding the right approach to invest into your cup again, to find the right tool, to find the right way, to be in alignment with that. But again, like because it's a page, it's not a king, it's not a queen. You like here and there find like get more and more in touch with your emotions and like here and there receive some guidance from your emotions because your emotions are an indicator for your well-being. So whenever your emotions are telling you something, you should take a step back from that or you should continue going this direction, right? So when you do something with a specific tool and you feel good and you feel in alignment, then continue to do this with a specific person as well. If you hang around with someone and you feel in alignment, but if you hang around with someone or you do something where you don't feel in alignment, where you feel like this, drained, or like kind of not knowing if this is serving you or not, but your gut feeling is saying something, then take a step back from the situation and really like isolate yourself also a little bit. I mean, yes, we're during like shutdown and quarantine here in the pandemic, and we have to isolate ourselves, but sometimes we're like still surrounded by people who kind of drain us, even like socially with through chatting, through Instagram, through social media. You feel me? That's why even even like socially distancing yourself through social media towards specific people or circumstances, if you feel this way. A hostilities card, why? What happened there? Why hostilities? Why what hold you on to? What kind of pain? Wow, the King of Swords. Maybe you have dealt with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces. Someone who is kind of someone who is the complete opposite of yours. Like, you're someone emotionally driven, right? You're someone like also becoming delusional by it sometimes, because you're ruled by Neptune and this 12th house energy. Sometimes you can be in a dreamy stage of being and like so in love with someone unconditionally. But you have dealt with someone who was the complete opposite, who was more driven by their rationality, who was more driven by their emotional intelligence, by their, I don't want to say emotional intelligence. I feel like they were like thinking they are emotional intelligent, but they were actually super rational. Because if they would be emotional intelligent, then they would have be more aware of how you could feel with their behaving. And they clearly didn't know that. But I feel like they did some decisions. They cut you out from their life. Maybe someone who is like, because the King of Swords can be someone who is emotional intelligent as AF, as fuck, and super driven by their intuition. But the King of Swords can also be someone who is not aware of their emotions and not really driven by their emotions, more like by their intellect. And this can be like, this can be making you feel, this can hurt your feelings, because they're not aware of how you would feel with their decisions, and maybe there were some they distanced themselves, or they acted in a way that hurt your feelings. That's why you're still holding on to a grudge. And this is a beautiful sword symbolism, by the way. Maybe a father figure in your life. That's why page energy, like childhood energy, a father figure in your life, Pisces. The kind of hurt your feelings in a way, and you still hold on to this figure. Someone who was maybe even aggressive within your family, who was like constantly attacking others, verbally, physically. I don't want to trigger you. It's just like what I try to get here, Someone who was abusive emotionally or physically. Yeah, and I feel like it was more someone mentally abusive with their words, verbally, because the King of Swords can be also someone who has, who say things that could hurt someone really deeply, and they're not aware of that this is hurting, that this hurts. So yeah, let's check the Page of Cups. And Page of Cups here, what kind of energy wants to come out? 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, still like subconscious energy here, moon energy, holding on to some things that you experienced, and now it's the time for you to invest into your own emotions, invest into your own cups, because you're still holding on to some baggages, I think, from emotional experiences that filled your cups. But you become more and more aware with the moon energy, of the subconscious mind, Cancer, like Cancer energy, King of Swords, clarification. The Magician, an illusionist and trickster. Yeah, I feel like someone who really made you feel like, I feel like even someone who told you like with this mentally abusive thing, I don't want to trigger you, it's just like what I feel. I feel like someone who even took away in phrases, because they are not able to take away something from you. This is all in our head, in our beliefs, in our subconscious mind, again, moon energy. But they made you feel like they said things to lower you down, to belittle yourself, to belittle you, and make you feel like kind of, and this has nothing to do with like the gender. It might be even like a woman that was playing the father or whatever, it's just like the energy of a father figure, of a male figure, because imbalanced male energy is someone who overstructures, who's over-organized, who's not grounded, unstable within their being. And yeah, also someone who is not really listening. And he made you feel like, or she made you feel like, as if you cannot manifest, as if you don't see your limitless potential. They kind of like, either they are also a trickster, what I believe, with the Magician, as well as making you feel like you cannot manifest, you cannot reach anything that you want, you cannot do this and that. That's why there's this hostility card. That's why you need to do more healing within this. Also, the 5 and the 1 is a six cups energy, childhood healing. There's a lot of childhood healing going on right now in the collective, by the way. I feel like in 3 zodiac signs, I talked about childhood healing. I don't want to lie, maybe 4 from those 12. Yeah, the Magician talks also about your limitless potential. So never ever think that someone can take this away from you, Pisces. You are limitless and infinite within your being. No matter who said what to you, no matter whom said anything to you, this is something internally. Manifesting starts internally. Co-creation with the world and a limitless pool of abundance that we all have access to starts internally. Again, it starts within your being. So if there's a person that was making you feel like you cannot, then I'm here telling you, you can. Yes, you can. So wake up. You are the magician. Don't let anyone else take away your power by holding on to this grudge, by holding on to this anger. What is the advice from Spirit? 77% battery. Divine purpose, life purpose, healing. You're a healer. Blossoming abundance is coming. You're healing right now because you started shifting your energy. That's why this card appeared. The advice is you make space for the abundance that's coming to your way. Make space in your relationships with the number 3 celebration is coming. As well as you're blossoming in all kind of ventures, in all kind of realities, in all kind of bodies, mental, spiritual, physical, because you understand more and more you are the magician. And you have to see what kind of tools do I have. This is my magical wand. I am the magical wand. So be in this masculine energy of, I see things, I want to create things, great, I'm going for them. The energy that you hold on to this person, this grudge, this madness, this anger, imagine putting this energy into the projects that bring abundance, that bring actually something good. And now it's challenging to hold, like, to not see that we're still holding on to some people. Bottom of the deck energy, goddess of the moon, 5 and 2 is a 7. Changes, obstacles, reflective, intuitive, 5 and 7's independent energy. The more you speak about that for yourself, that it didn't create you, look, this is also something that I've been doing, and even my voice is going away. Like 2 weeks ago or something like that, I don't want to lie, I was scrolling through Instagram and there's this one thing that called like Mind Valley. There's even a lot of YouTube advertisements going on for that. And they were like I was constantly seeing this one advertisement about like rapid hypnosis session for your inner child healing to attract abundance. And I saw it like a couple times and I was like, okay, you know what? I feel like I need to do this. And I have done that rapid hypnosis session, 11-11 divine light, 11-11 just posted a photo synchronistic sign. And I've done that even twice because the first time was so powerful. And the next day I felt like I have still access to that. I want to do it again. It was for free, you know. And I saw some momentum in my childhood that really brought me this belief, that really made me believe I am not worthy of experiencing abundance and I'm not enough. And since I have done that, so much change happened in my realities. Like, I mean, I'm some rapid hypnosis session. It was so powerful and it was for free. So maybe talk with your friends about that, so your phone actually hears it, or talk with your phone about that. Maybe it generalizes, you know, the advertisements that are coming on your way through Instagram, and maybe you will experience some synchronicity. I hope at least, so you can have access to this free hypnosis session and you can really see like what kind of experience you have been through in your childhood that kind of shaped you the way that you are right now, because you are you're going to experience so much abundance, so much blossoming, so much blooming. Embrace that. Let's clarify the blossoming abundance card with this deck here. What kind of advice? They tell me to use this deck here first and then to clarify more. Okay. Blossoming abundance. Ah! The Fool and the High Priest. Those two cards appeared like this. I feel like you need to embrace more, just tap into the unknown, Scorpio energy. Maybe something happened during the full moon. Maybe you received some visions, intuitive guidance, as well as Lilith, the abandonment. Maybe you have experienced abandonment by your father, and you're like constantly stepping into your own way to you know, like whenever you meet something or you meet someone or you attract good things, you're like having this voice within your head. This is your wounded part of your ego. I know what I'm talking about because I have the same voice sometimes. I had to have this voice so much stronger in the past. My God, there's something coming out here. However, this is for you. Like, listen more to your intuition, because I feel like whenever you meet something good or someone new, or like something good is happening to your life, there's this voice that talks you down, that belittles you, that kind of sabotages you. Again, I've been through the same thing because I have experienced momentum in my childhood that conditioned me to think that I'm not enough, that I don't deserve to live abundant life, that these kind of things, you know. And for you, maybe it's the same. That's why you constantly have like new beginnings coming to you, but you need to transform more this Lilith energy here. Look up maybe your natal chart. Where is your Lilith located, in which zodiac sign, in which house? Maybe you can work with that to understand more your wounded parts of your ego, as well as look up for your Chiron, you know, the wounded healer asteroid meteoroid that is like kind of also showing what kind of traumata we experience in our incarnation. But I feel like there's some transformation coming to your way. It's more like embracing your intuition and embracing the new beginnings that are coming to your path. Like really full energy. Full energy is like someone who just like, I go for that. I step into the unknown. So maybe you receive some guidance with your intuition to step into the unknown with a project, with a new thing. Pisces, sorry. I wanted to say Capricorn because I talked about Capricorn kind of the same with the inner child healing. However, I feel like you will receive some intuitive messages, some guidance, some projects, and it's really with the full energy about do that direction, go for that. This is the advice, because there's blossoming abundance coming from this. Listen and allow more to trust your intuition and the universe. Any clarifications here that wants to come through? Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like also there's some people in your life that brought some trouble, that brought some hurt. Usually the Five of Swords, I have a vision, because in this other tarot card deck, the Five of Swords is someone who cuts into his own flesh by neglecting the feminine energy, by neglecting the divine part within you. And I feel like don't neglect your intuitive messages that you receive. Go for them, because otherwise you just cut into your own flesh by not listening to your higher self. Nine Wands in reverse. Yeah, allow yourself to go through the new cycle. Allow yourself to like embrace the new cycle. The Nine of Wands is also someone, you know, he holds on so much to this one belief, to this one energy. He's not aware of that there is also other things behind him. But there's also this thing here, what I hear with the Nine of Wands. I feel like you need to set more boundaries, energetic boundaries towards some people who are just taking from you. With the Five of Swords, who bring some trouble, who brings some challenges, who brings some instability within your being. Because the Nine of Wands is also someone who he has boundaries upon her, like behind him, energetic boundaries, fiery boundaries. And this is something that you should also do more. Because they're just like people who come to your life and take and take and take, because you allow that. I don't blame you. It's just like, you know, we allow this when we don't have boundaries. It's our fault because we allow that. So we can learn from this and set boundaries so no one is like, you know, doing this. And there were also two cards. I feel like I want to, yeah. Six Pentacles and Two of Wands in reverse. You constantly giving to someone, but they're not giving back, and kind of feeling passionate about something, but somehow it lost its passion. If you feel like the more you do like love language and invest into this relationships in plural, because they're like more than one, the more you think you can like, the more you think it will be like, again, the passionate beginning that it was. But I don't think the passion is gone with those people. I feel like also you have to allow yourself to tap into your divine feminine with the woman here. to really allow yourself to listen to your intuition with the High Priest in reverse about these relationships, Pisces. And you need to be more, you need to set more boundaries for yourself, so because you respect and love yourself unconditionally. Let's check some next steps for you. Maybe there's something coming, wants to come through. Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon, weekly energy. Emotional withdrawal, yes, with the Hostilities card here and the Healer of the Ages. Really, like, understand, anger is not your vibration. You don't want to stay in anger. You don't want to stay in madness. You don't want to stay in depression or in anxiety. You want to be bliss. You want to be love. You want to be happy, willpower, unconditional love. So what can you do to tap more and more to vibrate higher, Pisces? So emotional withdrawal. Your emotions are just an indicator. They don't define who you are. But the more we are in one emotion, the more we attract circumstances that create even stronger this emotion. Awareness, yes, have awareness about your emotions. So one last thing also, I feel like also with the awareness card, this is kind of the Magician. I don't know, with the 1-1 here as a synchronistic sign, have awareness. Have awareness about your tools, have awareness what is it that you want to create. And let's check some kind of notes that want to come through. This was the first note. Fell on awareness. Sagittarius, maybe you have dealt with a Sagittarius. Interesting. Gratitude is when your attitude, yes, you want to be in gratitude so you can attract more things that make you feel grateful for. So have awareness about your thoughts. Maybe you have dealt with a Sagittarius that brought you hostilities, that made you feel like you're not enough. See the bigger picture. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much, Pisces. My name is Angelo. If you feel aligned with my energy, please give me a subscribe so you don't miss the future readings, as well as give me a thumbs up to boost our algorithm. Thank you so much for being here in our community. I appreciate your presence. And check out the description box if you feel like you want to donate some money. I don't know. Or you want to check out my social media. Like, I'm just completely honest, okay? Yeah, thank you. I wish you a beautiful week.